So I'm going to start by prepping and priming my face, and I'm using the Bobbi Brown face base all over, and I'm also using the MAC Vibrancy Eye Cream. It is a peachy orange base, so it helps cancel out any dark circles. The next thing I'm using is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm in the shades NC15, and I'm just applying this underneath my eyes, a pretty generous amount, and also through the center of my face and my eyelids. I was very tired this morning, so I felt like I needed a lot of concealer. And now I'm just blending out anywhere where I put the concealer using my damp beauty blender, and I'm just kind of buffing out the areas where I don't want a ton. So that's why I'm kind of doing my spots, and then I'm doing the center of my face, and then lastly, I'm doing my under eyes and my eyelids, just because I really want to keep that bright. I don't need a ton of brightness through the center of my face, just a little bit. Now I'm using the new Studio Water Weight foundation from MAC, and this is in that shade NC20. I am really loving this foundation. It is super lightweight, but it has such a great finish on the skin. It is more sheer to medium coverage, but definitely buildable. And I just kind of took the vial and tapped it on my face, and I'm patting it all out with a beauty blender. You can use your hands, you can use brush, you can use your beauty blender like I am. It just has a beautiful finish, and it does last. So I'm still trying it out, but so far so good. And just blend that out until you have an even layer. And now I'm just setting my eyes with the MAC Studio Fix powder in NC15. And I'm setting my under eyes, and I'm setting pretty much anywhere I put concealer, just so that doesn't budge. Now I'm using the Marc Jacobs bronzer in Tantric. I really love this shade. I feel like I've used it in all my videos. It's just a really nice neutral bronze color, and it is matte. So I like to kind of set my outer area of my face with it, just so when I go in with my contour, it's not too muddy and too harsh. Now I'm taking all three shades from my MAC palette that I have here, and these are all shaping powders, and I'm applying this with a little bit of a harsher line at first, and then we're going to blend it out. So I'm just kind of following my natural face shape, following those cheekbones. You want to go with your face, not someone else's, so feel where your hollows are and where you want those shadows to be, and that's where you need to apply it. So I'm applying it on my forehead, my nose. It went a little crazy right there, but it's okay. Blending helps. And then I love contouring my jawline. And now I'm just blending this out with a Morphe brush. This brush is really great because it's super fluffy, but it has more of a pointed edge, so it helps keep that product where you want it to be. And just blend out until it's how you like it. And just keep blending. Now I'm using the shade Emphasize, and I'm applying that underneath my eyes just to brighten it up even more. And I guess through the center of my face. Again, I'm going to take Emphasize, and I'm applying that underneath my brow bone, and I'm also applying it in my inner corner. This is just going to kind of help create a soft base, just so no shadows cling to the skin. And yes, I did my eyebrows. So now I'm using this peachy color in the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm just applying this through my upper crease area here. And these shadows are really nice, but they do require a little build-up for the lighter shades, just because they are matte and they're a little powdery. But I'm applying this just through my crease to kind of warm it up and to start to create some dimension. Now I'm using the love of my life. This is M-928 from Makeup Forever, and I've searched high and low for this guy, and I finally got him. And I'm using this on a MAC 217 brush through my crease, and I'm just applying it in the outer crease first, getting as much pigment as possible. And then I'll go in and I'll blend it out a little bit farther into the middle and inner crease. So yeah, I'm using my blending brush right here to kind of bring that color out a little bit, just so it's more diffused. Now I'm taking that black from the Shade and Light palette, and I'm just applying it in the outer V to deepen that purple, to almost make it look a little bit more of a deeper plum in that just outer bit there. And you're going to blend that out with a little bit more of the M-928. Now I'm going to use ME-512, and I did spritz a little bit of Fix Plus on my brush, and I'm just packing this color onto my lid just to get it as bright and metallic as possible. And then you're just going to want to blend out any harsh lines with that same MAC 217 with a little bit of that purple on there, just to diffuse any issues. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to use D-708, and this is the Diamond shade from Makeup Forever. It's a beautiful, beautiful peachy copper tone, and I thought it complemented this look really well. So I'm just buffing that on the lower lash line, and then I'm going to take that peach that we used in my crease just to soften it on the lower lash line, and yeah, I thought it looked really good. And now I'm using that same lid color actually as a highlight. Because of how pale it is, it works great with my skin tone. So I'm just popping that on my cheekbones, quite a bit of it. And I'm also applying it to my upper lip, feeling myself, and my chin. And now I'm using Brunette. This is a mineralized skin finish. They don't make it anymore, but I'm using it as a blush because I love it. And I'm just diffusing any lines. I'm using the new Upward Lash from MAC. I already did my lashes, but why not add a little extra? I really like this mascara. It's working really well for me. Now my lip combo I love today. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Lip Pencil in Double Time. The formula is so creamy. The payoff is incredible. The color is just freaking fantastic. So I really, really love this lip liner. This would be great just stand alone, but I wanted to be weird and put 2 more colors on top of it. So the lipstick I used was also from MAC, and the shade is called Pillow Talk, and this is a cream sheen. So it still has a nice pigment payoff to it, but it is a high shine, which I really like. I like those glossy lips. And then I just did top it with a little bit more lip gloss. It's the Mineralized Glass in Sheer Coincidence. And this just added a little bit extra color, a little bit more pink, and a little bit more gloss. Thanks, guys.